Hey guys, welcome to Cape and Cowl Cafe. I'm Nemo, and today we're going to be ranking the top 10 Superman suits in comics. If you guys enjoy the video at any point today, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. It'd really mean a lot to me. I would also just like to remind you guys that I did make a Discord for my channel, and if you would like to join, the link is in my channel description. Go check it out. Okay, with that out of the way, let's hop right in. Alright, first up on the list at number 10, we have Superman's black suit. Now, there are many different variations of the suit, so I'm going to put all of them in this slot. Of course, we have the classic one from the Death of Superman storyline, but I think my favorites would have to be the Rebirth black suit or the Ed McGuinness black suit. They just look so good. The black and silver is just such a peak color combination, and it's really refreshing to see on the Man of Steel. Now, I can't decide if I like this suit better with or without the cape, but I think the Rebirth version has to be my favorite. It adds the silver boots, and it has a collar. And if you know me, I am a sucker for collars on superhero costumes. This suit is just awesome. All right, next up at number 9, we have Superbat from the World's Finest storyline. Now, I know this is also technically a Batman suit, but come on, just look at it. This goes so hard. Now, there are technically two different versions of the suit. The latter one recently appeared in World's Finest issue 47. That one was updated to have a cape and a different kind of belt. Honestly, I don't know why it didn't have a cape to begin with. Superman and Batman both wear capes, and this is supposed to be a perfect fusion of those two characters, but this just looks so cool. I love the red, black, and blue color scheme. I don't even mind the green on it. I mean, I know it comes from like the Green Lantern power being infused in them and everything, but you know, I think it works. You know, honestly, when I first saw this image, you know, before World's Finest was coming out, I thought this was kryptonite. You know, I thought this was a kryptonite infused Superbat fusion, which honestly sounds like a way cooler concept, but I don't know. That logo looks really cool too, but who am I kidding? Anything that Dan Mora draws is gonna look peak. All right, next up at number 8, we have Absolute Superman. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read Absolute Superman yet.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
I know, I'm sorry, but I do like this costume. I think the concept of a black, red, and yellow Superman costume is really interesting, and this story has that, so maybe I should read it. I don't mind all the lines and stuff on it because it kind of follows a uniform pattern. They're all going in the same direction. It's not random, and it looks intentional. So I don't mind the lines at all. I really like the color combination here. I think the black just works so well, and it really gives Superman the edge that he kind of needs in the Absolute universe. I also think the cape looks really interesting. I haven't read it, so I don't know if this is the case, but it looks like it's made out of nanotech. Like, it just looks like it moves like a living thing. That's really cool. But the thing that I think I like about this design the most would have to be Clark's hair. It looks really good at that mid-length, and we don't get to see that very often, except maybe when he's in the black suit, and even then it's usually a mullet. So, I don't know, I really like this look. I think it's super unique. All right, next up at number 7, we have the New 52. Now, this is a costume that I should not like, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure one for me. I don't know what it is, I just really like the way it looks. Like, there are so many things that I should not like. It doesn't have trunks, it's made out of armor, it's got weird sleeves, it's got lines all over it, but it has a collar, so I like it. Also, this armor's fine. I really like the way that Jim Lee draws this, and Brett Booth, and all those New 52 artists. They really make this thing look good, and it's not the same thing as like the kind of armory textured, you know, skin tight stuff that Henry Cavill was wearing. Those suits look gross. This one is just, I don't know, it's got a shine to it, it looks really nice. And I gotta say, I love the black symbol on the back of the cape. I think that's super unique. I don't know, I can't help but like this suit, I'm sorry. Okay, next up on the list at number 6, we technically have a Superboy costume, but you know, he's Superman in the comics right now, so I'm gonna count it. And now, I don't know the technical name for this costume, but I'm just gonna call it the Superboy Return suit. Now, this is what John Kent was wearing when he came back from that stupid ass time skip thing that aged him up. Terrible story decision, but this suit is actually pretty good. Now, I'm not a huge fan of John's current Superman costume. I think there's too much blue. It's kind of bland. I think what makes this suit so good is the implementation of black. I like the fingerless gloves. I like the black on the arms and the pants. I like the boots, the cape. He's got a pseudo collar going on. That's really nice. The only thing that I don't really like are those weird red straps going up over the emblem. It looks like he's wearing a backpack. I honestly don't know what the general consensus is on this suit, but I love it. I think it's super unique. All right, cracking the top 5, we have Superman Beyond. Now, I know that this suit first appeared in the show, but it's also in the comics, so I'm gonna count it. This is essentially just the symbiote suit, but for Superman. It's black and white, it's simple, there's barely any detail on it, and that's what makes it perfect. Now, obviously, the thing that makes the suit special is the lack of detail, as I just stated, but There is one really interesting thing about the suit, and it's the arm panels. It really reminds me of Jor-El's, I don't even know if I would call it a suit, that's just what he wore. Jor-El's armor from the first episode of Superman the Animated Series. Really interesting design for the Kryptonian clothing, and I don't know, they kind of implement some of that onto this suit. I don't know, it's a nice little nod to Superman's Kryptonian heritage. I think it's cool. Now, the only thing that I don't really like about this suit would have to be the emblem. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be angular and futuristic, but you cannot expect me to look at that and know that it's an S. It's not, you know? Other than that, the suit's really good. Next up at number 4, we have the Justice Lord Superman suit. Kind of the same deal as the last one, first appeared in the show, but it's also in the comics, so I'm gonna count it. And it's basically the Beyond suit, just with more drip. This suit fixes my only real issue with the last one, that being the emblem. It has the normal shape now, but it's also red, which I feel like looks way better and it stands out a lot more. And they add a cape. Like, this suit is just fire. It looks so good. I wouldn't mind if this was one of Superman's default outfits. All right, next up at number 3, we have the Fleischer suit. There have been many different versions of the suit over the years because it's really old, but I really love the way that modern day artists draw it. I mean, we have this suit in Fortnite. Like, that's just crazy to me. It looks so fresh. I love the yellow outline of the symbol, the black background, the red S. It just looks so good. Honestly, this might be tied with the classic Superman design. I can't decide which one I like more. This one's just so good. All right, next up in second place, we have the classic Superman suit. It's just iconic. We all know it. It's had many different versions over the years, but the overall design has stayed the same. Red, blue, yellow, wrapped up in a big cape. It's perfect. It's kind of crazy to me how recognizable this costume is. I mean, Batman doesn't really have one definitive look. He's had tons of different looks over the years, and many of them are iconic in their own right, but there's only one real iconic definitive Superman suit, and this is it, you know? Like, no matter what kind of alternate suits you make, this is the one. But it's not in first place. Now, when it comes to the first place spot, you're probably expecting me to put the Kingdom Come suit there. It's a cool suit, I like the black and red, but I'm not a huge fan of that logo, so no, that's not the winner, not even in the top 10. The best suit, in my opinion, has to be the Ed McGuinness red and black Superman suit. This one is just so peak. Look at it. It's just classic Superman, but with a black logo. That's it. I know that might be a little anticlimactic, but whatever. This suit is just so perfect. Would I prefer a black belt? Yeah, probably. And I know the Kingdom Come suit has that, but I just really can't get over that logo. Just not a huge fan. So I think this suit is the best. I'm sorry if you think that's a lame pick or kind of lazy, but whatever. I think it's peak. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it all, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button and drop in the comments down below your favorite Superman suit in comic books. Let's talk about it. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.